Hello, my name is John Patusik and I'm a senior at St. Mary's Colgan High School. This speech is for public speaking to Lebec Community College. Today I will be talking to you about why I find it so important that schools across America change their schedule to 4 days a week. Even though teachers complain about not having enough time with their students to adequately teach them, I believe that a shortened school week would give students an advantage in learning. Having the four school days lengthened would give teachers an opportunity to visit with each student individually to make sure he or she is understanding the material. I believe that teachers having extra time with their students along with students having more time with their teachers would be a win-win situation. As a high school student, I can attest that I would gladly give up a day or two of school to be able to talk one-on-one with my teachers on what I'm struggling with in their class. I can also say that a 3-day weekend might not seem necessary, but it most definitely is. This may seem like a joke or just me being an average high school student who would love to have less school, but I do genuinely believe that this would help teachers and students strive to actually improve on education. Introducing this shortened schedule could help improve teachers' morale. Transitioning into this newly discovered way of learning could provide benefits that overwhelmingly outweigh the negatives. The school system just needs to give it a chance. According to NCLS.org, researchers found that Oklahoma high schools saw less fighting and bullying among students after switching from a 5-day-a-week schedule to a 4-day schedule. The student body would be affected by this changed schedule. As the research shows, students are in an overall better mood and it decreases fighting and bullying, which is a very serious problem across all schools in America. It decreases the overall stress that students regularly have, making it a more suitable environment for the entire student body. This new agenda would likely solve the problem of kids dreading school because of bullying. I'm not saying that bullying and fighting will stop altogether because of this change, but the study shows that it could have a drastic effect on the way students view school. This new program not only helps students feel safer and more motivated, but also gives teachers an incentive to stay in education. According to a We Are Teachers article, Colorado's District 27J went from a handful of applicants to receiving over 100 applications per posting after switching to a 4-day schedule. The problem of not having enough teachers is a common issue faced all over the country. As this study shows, having a shortened schedule evidently attracts teachers to want to stay in the teaching. This can also prevent the problem of teachers getting burnt out on teaching their students. A 3-day weekend would be a great way for teachers to prepare and plan for their week ahead. This change would benefit the students and the teachers, but what about the cost savings? Motivated by potential financial savings, 4-day school weeks have proliferated across the United States in recent years, reaching public schools in 25 states as of 2018. The financial benefits of this new scheduling may not seem important, but for some schools it is the only way to stay open. Though it is less common for small town and suburban schools to switch to 4 days, they constitute only 30% of the 4-day schools. In Jasper, Missouri, there was a school that went to a 4-day school week because that was the best way for them to tackle the issue of funding. No matter if a school is struggling from funding or not, the financial benefits that would come for this could help everybody. If we want our students and teachers across America to feel safer and more motivated, we should really be open to looking at this very beneficial solution. Transitioning into this newly discovered way of learning could provide benefits that overwhelmingly outweigh the negatives. There are endless benefits to changing a 5-day school week down to just 4. I believe that the administration finds that this change would be too difficult to introduce, thus making it no difference to our school system. The studies have shown time and time again that the impact that this is already making throughout schools. Implementing this newly discovered school week would help improve the education system entirely. So, Mrs. Mitten,
Yes.
a government teacher, what do you think about switching to a 4-day school week?
Personally, I think that we should give it a try. Just because we have a 4-day school week doesn't mean that instructors cannot come in on the 5th day, work on our lesson planning, get grading done. If a student wants to make an appointment and come in with us, they have questions, then they have that more benefit of having a one-on-one time. Secondly, students who leave and teachers, because they can only make a doctor's appointment or dentist appointment during that day, during school times, then they can make that appointment ahead on that day off. And then thirdly, the cost. Having lights on, heating, cooling, lunches, that would benefit that as well. It'd be cost effective.
Alright, appreciate it, thank you. 5:42.